There is left that word, that group of words that we pray. Well, they're your words, gang. And I praise them too, because they are sort of fun, just as a hobby. If nothing else, these words are only, let's call them this. They're the words that we can't say all the time. I find that to be about the most comfortable umbrella, you know? They're just words that we can say all the time. Sometimes, yes, sometimes. But not all the time. When you're a kid, you can't say them at all. Not one. None. That's it. No. But you do keep growing. They can't stop that. Pretty soon the words hell and damn break through. Hey, I didn't get hit. I know. Then Dad tells you a joke with shit in it. Don't tell your mom I said that. Why not? Well, you can't use them words all the time. My trouble was I wanted a list. I didn't think it was asking much. Here are these words I'm not supposed to say. Let's have a look at them. I'll be glad to avoid them if I could just see them and know what they are. You gotta say them to find out what they are, man. Shit! Oh, fuck! All right, hey, enough, man. A list, please, Mom. Sure, that's all you need when you're 6 years old now. Here's the list of words your dad and I don't ever want to hear you say. Oh, thanks, Ma. Hey, that'll save me an ass kicking, you know? There's no list. So enough of trial and error, goddamn. Now, there are different places where you can't use words, right? I mean, sometimes the minister's wife is one. You definitely don't say them to the minister's wife. And all of those thousands of other places that, you know, like, hey, come on, mixed company here. Hey, there's ladies and kids here. Hey, sakes. I got a really filthy joke for you, Bill, but there's a lady here. Oh, that's okay. She's filthy, too. Go ahead, Glenn. Let's hear it. Depends on who you're with, right? They're just the words we can't say all the time. Now I wanted my list to reflect an area I was interested in. The time that you can't say them all the time that I picked was radio and television time. That's one of the places where we can't use them, and I guess that's largely because television is paid for by private industry and regulated by the government. So, you know, you think of what those two groups are doing. Even to each other, you know. And, so you can imagine what they did to radio and television, right? They turned it into a billboard, and it belongs to the Brillo and Biscuit folks, and that's all it'll ever be. And so as a result, they want to restrict your language some of the time. Not all of the time. Some of those words aren't always dirty. I found that out trying to make a list, trying to get a little journeyman list going here for myself. Want to know the ones I can never say on television, because some of the words you can say part of the time. It's the same word, but it's only a part-time dirty word. And 50%, it's okay if depending on what you meant. So I figured, looking for a list, I started running into all the categories of dirty words. Started to realize there are more ways to describe filthy words than there are filthy words. Seemed curious to me. Someone was awfully interested in them. They found an awful lot of ways to refer to them. And I did too. Called them bad language, dirty, filthy, foul, vile, vulgar, coarse, unseemly, in poor taste, street language, locker room talk, gutter talk, barracks language, naughty, saucy, bawdy, raunchy, rude, lewd, lascivious, indecent, profane, obscene, blue, off-color, risque, suggestive, cursing, cussing, swearing. All I could think of was shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits, man. 7. And it wasn't complete. I knew the list wasn't complete, but it was the initial list. That first evening, shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. And I knew I had ones that could never be said because they didn't mean anything else. There are some words you can say part of the time. Talking about an ass kicking. Ass is a word that's hardly even a curse word anymore, but it still is in a little way. I mean, most of the time, ass is all right. On television, you can say, well, you've made a perfect ass of yourself tonight. But you can't say, you half-ass. Only perfect asses allowed. You can use ass in the religious sense. If you happen to be the Redeemer, riding into town on one, perfectly all right. But don't get off and say, you know, the donkey hurt my ass. Sometimes. That's the way it is. Bitch, another word, another animal word, too. Bitch. Bitch is all right on television if you happen to be the lady from the San Diego Zoo. You brought a bunch of little canines up to Johnny Carson, and this one the bitch, and blah, blah, blah. That's cool. Don't refer to the singer that way. Is that bitch gonna do another number? Animals are fine on TV, it's all right.
I like to tell a story about a cock and a pussy and a beaver and a bitch and an ass.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out. Tits, of course, doesn't belong on a list like that. You know, tits, you know. Too cheerful, nothing harmful, you know, no threat from that word. Tits. Tit is a cute little word, tit. Sure, any word I think that spelled the same frontwards and backwards is cute as hell. I think Otto is a great name. I always like, here comes fucking Otto. We don't know if he's coming or going because he's fucking Otto, you know. I also like Otto because Otto is toot inside out. Just a hobby. But tit, cute word. Come on, tits. Can't say tits. You can say boobs. You can say boobs. Boobs starts in the same letter, boob. Like tit, no. You can say it. Tits, no good. Can't say tits. Boobs. In fact, boobs is an answer on Match Game. I had boobs, Gene. Boobs, $200. Holy shit. Can't say tits. Nice tits on the singer, huh, Ed? No. But you can go like this. Hey, she's really built. You know, you can't say. You can say teats. Teats is okay if you're on at 5 in the morning and a cow is your guest. But you can't say jugs, you know, or well, you got to pull the cow's knockers, Dan. Now, tits also says, you know, well, it sounds to me like a snack anyway. Doesn't it sound so? Give me the Nabisco, new Nabisco double-wrapped tits, man. Pass the tits, would you, Dean? Say, these things are responding. Just a few for while I'm watching TV tonight.